up with you? Meow. Buttercup, she's just come back, don't know where she's been, gallivanting, she's going in for a tea. Been on the car boots today, been buying a few things, show you them at the end of the video, but they're not coins, something else that I love doing, I couldn't resist them. This week we've been top dressing the rhubarb again at the back of the allotment, put a load of horse manure on it, we've cleaned it all, it's all back to the crowns. Hopefully we'll get more rhubarb later on in the year from it, so I'm going to show you me doing that. I'm going to be sowing some lettuce. Don't you dare jump up on my knees, I haven't got my jeans on, my big boy jeans on, I've got shorts on here and it's just sick of nails in. And I've already got a toe it's like I don't know, it's a tendon, some sort of thing here in my knee. When I bend my knee I get an awful sharp stabbing pain, but yeah, I don't want her on that leg. Oh, she's here. What? It's fresh water that, babes. Yeah, fresh water, get a drink. What? Well, I'm doing a video, just go and get a drink of water while I'm doing my video, eh? Can you do that? Hey? Can you? You can. Okay. You do that and leave me to it. You're such a diva. You are. Oh. No, don't you start striking down my ear while I'm talking on the camera. You've been warned. That's my poorly leg. That one's a good one. Now how do you want to do this? Well, you're stopping me from doing my video. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you? Pack it in, get a drink of water. Right, anyway, distracted again by Buttercup. You knock my keys off there and you're in trouble. Right, you're gonna sit down on them, not put them there. She'll let me do my video in a minute. You probably noticed the shirt, the big thick woolly shirts off. Just got this. This is the third one of these I put on today. Good God, sweating like I can't believe it. Don't you dare! Oh God, yeah, that's right on where it hurts, Buttercup. Be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle. Right, anyway, so Buttercup's joined me. You stick them claws in my knee, you're in trouble, because she's sort of balanced precariously on my leg there. Wouldn't be a video without her, would it? Really? But yeah, anyway, back to what we've been doing. We've been top dressing the rhubarb. I'll show you me doing that. We'll show you me sowing some lettuce. I'm going to be cutting back me comfrey, making some more comfrey tea. I'll show you me doing some of that. And we've got a few other jobs what we've been doing. A bit disappointed about me some of my brassicas. I don't know how it's happened, but on my Brussels sprouts, caterpillars are all over them, and when I noticed it was too late and they've destroyed them. I might have a clip to show you these buggers. I did throw them into the chickens, but the chickens wouldn't touch them, so I ended up picked them all back up and threw them over the fence, left them to it. I'm surprised the chickens actually didn't eat them. Let me show you I'm going to show you now. Let me show you this. I'll show you the cabbage. What are the Brussels sprouts, what these bloody caterpillars have done to it, and I'll show you the caterpillars. I think I'm not sure the what's it called, the cabbage white, the big one, not the small one. I think the cabbage whites. I don't know, I might be wrong. So this is tragic. I should have really kept my eye on me Brussels sprouts. They've been absolutely annihilated by these caterpillars here. Oh guys, them there have destroyed my brassicas, some of my brassicas, mainly my Brussels sprouts. The cabbage I've managed to save, however we have got a pile of cabbage just over here in there to go into this bed. Now them have absolutely annihilated my my cabbages, so I'm going to let the chickens annihilate them. Unbelievable. Just look at that lot there, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I was going to throw them into the chickens. Chickens didn't like them, so we ended up just tossed them over the fence and left them to it. They might be okay. They're big enough, they've fattened themselves up anyway. They'll probably go into pupa, and you see more more butterflies flying around later. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is show you me top dressing this rhubarb again. We put another coat of rhubarb, of horse manure on top of it, so quickly show you what we'll be doing there. I'm going to pop up here in a bit and get some of this horse manure. I'm going to put it on my rhubarb at the back of the plot. At the moment all the crowns are empty, it's just starting to come back again, and yeah, they're a little bit too high, so what I'm going to do is put a load of this around them. So this is where I'm getting it from, guys, if you want to know. It's free for everyone, they just come and help themselves. So today I'm going to come down here and put a load of horse manure all the way along here. Like I say, the crowns have all died back, these are just starting to come back again, so I need to cover everything. And the only trouble is that bloody barrow's in the way. It's going to cause me a lot of problems, but we'll show you what it looks like when we're finished. Hopefully we'll get it all done today before I end up killing myself. And yeah, get some more nice rhubarb out of it. Well, I just got myself a wheelbarrow full of this horse manure. I'm just looking, the state of that shovel, that fork there, it's an 8-prong fork. I give 3 of them to the allotments. 2 of them, they broke the handles, and look what they've done to that one there. They bent it, all bloody forks. Honest to God. Look, this is what they do to the handles. There's another one. Broke the bloody handle. But yeah, 3 of them I donated, and look at the state of that. Won't be doing that again. But yeah, I'm just getting some horse manure to put on my rhubarb. It's pretty good stuff. Couple of trips and we should get it done. Well, as you see, I brought my shovel and my little rake thing, and what I'm going to do is go around the crowns with this horse manure, and it should fly away. Problem I've got is this bloody burning bin, and it's full and I can't move it, so I've got to work around it, which is going to be a pain. But yeah, you can see it now. I'll show you what it looks like when we finish. Hopefully that'll be the last barrow I need. I only need a couple of barrows, but yeah, it's pretty good stuff that. A lot of heat in it, so it's broken down really well. That on top of my rhubarb, I do wonders. Anyway, let's get this barrow up to the back of the plot, and then we'll have a look at what we've done. Well, there you go, guys. We've gone all the way along, big thick layer of horse manure. That rhubarb will come through. The crowns are not covered, they're just coming up to the tops of the crowns. But yeah, put a good layer on, so hopefully the rhubarb will come back. I say it dies back. This is slightly different to the rhubarb what we got at the front. Is of 2 different varieties. This seems to grow early spring, and then around about September, October we get another flurry, whereas the other one we get it in June, May, June, July. So yep, keep your eye on this. this rhubarb. It'll be back in no time. Now I've just got to go and wash me wheelbarrow, get it all nice and clean, put it away, and the job's a good one. So here we are, washing the wheelbarrow and my tools. Very important, keep them clean. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put the camera down because I've got to turn the wheelbarrow over to do the other side. But you get the picture. Keep your tools clean and they'll last for years. So there we go, all nice and clean. Bit of water in there, tip that out in a minute. But yeah, keep your tools clean, guys, very important. There we go, wheelbarrow put away until next time. Got to do a bit of weeding in these brassica cage shortly. All the weeds go straight into the chickens. But yeah, everything's doing well in there. We've grabbed some of these apples today, and I'm going to make apple pie later on. Pick the bigger ones. These are still quite small, but there was some nice ones there which we've had. But yeah, that's done. Down the back where the rhubarb is, that's done. Now I'm just going to grab my shovel, put them away when they're dry. It's a bit overcast. I reckon it's going to rain today. There's Buttercup, fast asleep. She's always fast asleep. Leave them there. Oh. What you're looking at is a live trap. Catch squirrels with. The one what was down on the back of the plot was rusted and it wasn't shutting properly. So anyway, I brought this one from home. I've got another 2 of these brand new ones in the shed. Just got to get to them. The only trouble is I forgot to bring the food to put in them to prime them. So the squirrels get a reprieve. What I do is put these where the sweet corn is and dangle a piece of sweet corn down. It'll entice them. They'll come in, I catch them. I normally release them. Sometimes I don't. It all depends on how I'm feeling at the time. At the moment, they've not destroyed any of my corn, so I'm feeling compassionate. When they start eating my corn, that's when I start getting the old you gotta go. But yeah, that trap, it works like this. That goes back here like that. It's like on an hook. It goes in and you put a bait on the hook, and when they pull it, that slams and that shuts and they can't open the door. And then it's whether you want to release them or you want to bang them on the head. It's clearly down to you. Anyway, it's a bit gruesome talking about that, but yeah, we've done the job what I wanted to do today. So I'm just going to chillax here with my buddy over there, have a drink of coffee, and we'll carry on. So we've got that done. That's tidied the back up, did a bit of pruning. You didn't see me doing that. It's just keeping all the brambles and everything on the other side of the fence from coming through, so we tidied that as well. So that was one job done. Another job was wanted to sow some lettuce, so we brought the lettuce out here and did a seed sowing. So let me show you what we sowed. Well guys, today we'll be putting some lettuce into these trays I've got here. This is all year round lettuce. And here it is. All we do, rip the pack, Going to put quite a lot of them in here. Hopefully they'll won't take them long to germinate, but first things first, let's wet the compost. Always wet the compost. I'm using tap water, by the way. This has been in these bottles what I use for like over, well, nearly a week now. I filled a load of these bottles up. Like I say, we give the compost a good soaking, and we can sow the seeds onto them. So here's the seeds, loads of them there. Like I say, I do too many, but I always give them away. I say if anyone else wants a few lettuce, what we do, we give them one of these trays. I'm probably going to grow probably about 10 of them. There must be over a bloody 100 of them. I'll just scat the rest of them. There's still a pile left in that packet. Who knows, we might use them again. What I'm going to do now, give them another watering, wet them seeds. And then it's a quick dusting of compost, which is the clover that I'm using. Just get my chip pan and just sprinkle some on. There we go. And that's all we gotta do. Gently just tap them down, throw the label in, and give them one more watering. Throw these back in the greenhouse. I reckon by the end of the week or next week they'll be up. We're going to be putting a few of these in the greenhouses later on later on once we take the tomatoes out, and just get a few extra lettuces before Christmas. There you go. So that's it. Just we will be sowing a few other things as well, but all I do is probably take half of that tray, and the rest of it, all these are giveaway. Right, anyway, onwards and upwards. So hopefully them lettuce will come up. I only need a few of them. I don't need piles, but I'll give lots of them away, and they grow quite well in the greenhouses. So you know, so we're going to stick them in the greenhouses and maybe get some of them at Christmas. We wait with bated breath with that. It was just an experiment I thought we'd have a go at. I did decided to also do some Christmas potatoes. I did a couple of buckets. I had a few potatoes from home, and I'm going to show you now doing my Christmas potatoes. Hi guys, well today I'm going to be doing 2 buckets of potatoes for Christmas, and I'll just go around the other side. So there we are. So these are the 2 buckets. I'm going to be using Growmore Bloodfish and Bone, and we've got these potatoes here, chitted really well. We've got 2 for each bucket. What I'm going to do first, I've got this stuff here. This is some of the loam which we've riddled out. And now I'm going to put it into the bucket
and that will keep the moisture in the bottom. So just mix that around here. Right, now then, I'm going to put some more. I'm going to fill them up to about 2/3 of the way. And we've got this compost here. This is clover. Now then, just going to rake it up a bit. I'm just catching the bloody camera there, making it move out. Oh, let's just move the camera back. Take a bit more out of there. Yeah, that's about just what we need for now. And what I'm going to do, more grow more. More bloodfish and bone, and we're just going to mix that in. Now you got to remember, we just put some in the bottom, so there's some in the bottom, so I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. However, that's what we're going to do with the potatoes. So I've got my 2 potatoes buckets all prepared, and now I've got my potatoes. So 2 potatoes, like I say, they're chitted, so it's just a matter of going down right to almost to the bottom, couple of inches off the bottom. You never get any of these in the bottom of the bucket really. It always seems to be at the top end of the bucket. So you can go, I like to go right down to the bottom of the bucket. And then all it is a good watering. And then we'll put them into the greenhouse. We don't need labels, we know what they are. Probably about 3.5 litres of water there in each bucket. So what we do now, we wait until we start to see them appear. Once they get to about this big, we've put the rest of the compost in up to the just about an inch off the bottom, the top of the bucket, and we'll leave them to do the stuff. Obviously we've got to remember to water them. Now I'm going to put these in the greenhouse, and hopefully come Christmas we'll have some Maris Piper. That's what these are. So we've done 2 buckets of Maris Piper in clover multi-purpose using bloodfish and bone and potato grow more, which we sell in the shop quite cheaply, and we give them a good soak in the water. So we wait with bated breath. But yeah, Christmas potatoes planted. So hopefully them Christmas potatoes we'll get some from them. The Maris Piper, we've done them in that clover, and we've used bloodfish and bone and grow more in there. Fingers crossed that we get a few. Ooh, you little bugger! Oh, she was just about to jump off and go in to get food, and she stuck a bloody claw in my knee. You little bugger! It's alright when I've got my pants on. I've just got no. skin. She should, little bugger, kick her up the backside when she comes back. If she comes back, she won't come anywhere near me now. Where's that water? I'll flick it at her. Anyway, as I was saying, what I'm going to do now is show me doing some comfrey tea. We had a load of comfrey which has gone over, so I'm going to show you what we were doing. I'll show you comfrey tea where I make it. Well guys, I'm just tidying up my comfrey, and all the leaves I'm going to throw into my comfrey tea kettle and let it fester, and then we can use it for feeding my plants. So we've got this one and that one there, but I'll just show you me doing this one. Basically all we're doing, we're just trimming everything right back. Anything which ain't sticking up, which is pretty much all this stuff here. So basically, we just leave pretty much what you see there, a few dead ones. We'll throw them in as well. They'll get comfrey reduced down. But basically what you see there is the trimmed down version. I'm going to do the same with the other, but that one's going to get a bit more, it won't look like that, there'll be hardly anything left when I'm finished. But as you can see, we're going to chop that down into fine clippings, and then we're going to stick it into the comfrey teapot. That's the first lot. Got this one to do now. So when I finish, I'll show you where we're putting this. Now I know the light's playing L with the optics, but this is the comfrey tea. There's some leaves mulching still in there, but what we're doing, we push this in. There we go guys, a little bit more left in the bucket. That's a lot, and that should just take it right up to the very top. The one thing you don't want to do is touch it with your bare hands. It absolutely reeks, this. But there's nothing better than growing your plants. Yeah, put the lid back on it. I've got some plant pots that I normally sit on the top. I'll put them back. And that's it, all done. So yeah, the comfrey's doing really well there. We've cleaned all the stuff and we've put it into that tank. and that's where I feed I feed not just my tomatoes, I feed all my plants with that stuff. It's absolutely awesome. I'm going to take you in the greenhouses, show you the greenhouses, what's happening in the 3 greenhouses now. So I'll show you that. Hey, up, she's heading up, she's heading back, she's not coming on my knee. Check my greenhouses out and we'll be right back. You can see we're in the front greenhouse, and these chilies are really doing well. And so, and my grapes are doing exceptionally well. Got my potato buckets in here. I'm going to be taking the tops off them dahlias shortly. Lots of grapes all along here. These are the spring onions, them ramrod and the chives. These are them rosemary, and they look like they're doing okay. They're not dead. We just sold these. These are them lettuce. So basically that's the front greenhouse. It's a bit of a bomb site in here at the moment, but we will be tidying it up shortly. Inside there you can't see, but there's a load of big long peppers, California Wonder, and there's a load of others there. All these have all got the leaves, all flowers on them. So and there's some of them got fruits. I don't know if you can see these here. So there's plenty of chilies on them. I think they're called, oh god, cayenne peppers. I might be wrong, but anyway, this is the front greenhouse. So can I go in your greenhouse? Hey? I can? Well, thank you. Well, tomatoes are doing really well in here. As you can see, they're all ripening. These are doing well. I forget the name of them. They're somewhere down here. San Marino, we just watered them. These are the aloes. That's where the water is. We put lots of water in for a couple of days. These are these beef steak. Some of them are a bit ugly, but you know, they're fair, nice size. That one's a bit, there's an ugly duckling one. So some of them are ugly, some of them are not. But there's piles of them on here. Again, we've got lots of tomatoes are just ripening. We've actually been picking loads of them out of here. That's Buttercup's tea. Oh dear. And the grapes are doing alright in here too. Next year I think these are, actually these more like bloody raisins at the moment. But yeah, some nice grapes there. This is the middle greenhouse. Let's get out of here. I'm burning up. I'll take you down to the back greenhouse now. So these tomatoes are almost done. There's a few left on here. As you can see, they're ripening away. But we've took most of them off. The peppers are doing okay. These peppers are nice, fair size. Got quite a lot of them on here, and again, we've got down here. We've got chilies. See these ones there? I forget what they're called. Got piles of them. These are them. That rosemary. There's a few chilies in there. What I'm doing out with, but all this lot now. We're going to be taking all this lot out of here shortly. Like I say, most of them have all gone. There's just a few left. Oh, just dropped one in the bloody water there. Never mind. Let's grab one of these sun golds. Yeah, that's what they look like. We've had a pile of them. Absolutely lovely. Anyway. Oh, I almost forgot. These are the grapes in the back greenhouse, and they're doing exceptionally well as well. So we just got a few, like I said, the onions are in here. A few onions there. Few potatoes. More onions over there in that bucket. But yeah, we're going to be tidying all this lot up shortly. I'll bring me Christmas potatoes and put them in here. But yeah, that's the back greenhouse, and as you see, some lovely grapes up there ready for eating. in about 2-3 weeks. She's off, she's going up that way. Yeah, she's been told off, she's spat a dummy out. So yeah, that's the greenhouses. A lot of chilies are doing well, the tomatoes are doing well. We're going to be tidying the back greenhouse, lifting the rest of them tomatoes out. We've been picking tomatoes left, right and centre out there. The front greenhouse is doing well, especially for the chilies, and the middle greenhouse, well, there's some lovely tomatoes in there, some weird ones as well, like the beefsteak ones. And yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to put a load of these onions which we got, the chives and what have you, into this middle greenhouse, I think, or maybe in the front greenhouse, and we'll get some for Christmas, hopefully. Fingers crossed. When I was sat here the other day, I noticed honeybees going underneath the table. Let me show you what they were doing.
I just noticed underneath there all these buzzing bloody bees, and what they're doing, they come for a drink here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some water, just a little bit more water in, so they can get a drink when they want to. How cool's that? Don't know if you can see them having a drink there. Yeah, so they found a water source so they can have a drink. Right, okay, now I know that. Now I can put a bit of water in there so they can come back. Excellent. Looks like that one's having a swim there. The one in the middle. That's having a good drink. They're all having a good drink anyway. Oh well. Get a bit more water and pour it in, and they'll have somewhere to come and have a drink. Yeah, having a drink of water. So, with that being said, I got my watering cans and filled up all my bird feeders and everything, and my bird bath at the back of the allotments where they all like to have a bath. Anyway, if I've still got time, I'm going to show you what's in this bag here. So, hang on to your britches, and we'll be right back. Hi guys, well, we're smashing it today. We just come back from the car boot. I did buy a load of coins, but what did strike my eye, and I couldn't not walk away from them, was this lot. It's sea fishing tackle. It's all the terminal stuff which you put on the end of your line, and it can be very expensive. I mean, all these different traces here, these are all steel traces. They must be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think there's about 20 different traces there in that lot. They're all steel traces with swivels and different hooks, different setups, terminal setups. That'd cost you a small fortune. That in a tackle shop would cost you, good God. I'd say for each one of them, you'd pay something like, without these spools, you'd pay about 2-3 quid. With the spools, you pay a £5. So there must be 100 quid just in that little packet there. And then you come on to the rest of the stuff. These are glow lights. You put them on the end of your pole, on the end of your rod, and when you're night fishing, and you see your tip giving it that, because they're like a little light on the end of your rod, and when you see them giving it that, you know you've got a bite. All these here are all swivels. These are all different hooks, from 0.1 up to 0, I think that's 0.10. Again, these things, you're talking for each individual size, you're talking 5-10 quid for each different size, and there must be, there's 10s there, there's 16, so just say you had each one of them as a £5. So there is more, trust me, there's a lot more, but I'm just dumbing it down. 100, 180. All these weights here, they're all different size. These are these are for the sand. They hook into the sand. When you get a fish and you pull back, what happens is these break open, so you can
so they don't get stuck. Good idea. These are expensive, you know, different sizes, different weights to hold down in the surf. These are great for that sort of thing. They lay flat on the bottom. I use these to bobbing up and down in the surf for bass. Again, there's a whole host of them. What is it? 1, 2, there's 5, 6. There's about, I think there's about 9 of them, 10 of them. So I know I'm undervaluing them, but they're about 3-4 quid each. These, some of them. Again, you got line here. I wouldn't use that line. So that pile there, you're talking a couple of £100 for all that. And then you got all this terminal gear here. This is all this stuff. You got, it's very fine line, and what you do when you get your bait, you put it on your hook, you wrap it round the bait and tie it in a knot, and it holds the bait on the hook. And this is quite expensive. This costs you a few quid. So there's about 4 or 5 different ones there, and then you've got all this terminal gear here. All this is all different traces for having multiple hooks on each rod. All this all separates, and it stops it from all getting tangled. Again, there's all this here. Some feathers there, a load of feathers, power gum. Even this case is worth a few quid. What's this here? The out in here, don't even. No, unfortunately there's no in there. That's a bit depressing. It would have been nicer to find something in there. But even though this case here would probably cost you 15-20 quid. So it's probably another 100 quid there. So you do the maths, and I bought it all for a tenner. Yeah, the guy wanted. I said to him, "What do you want for that, mate?" He went 3 quid. So when he said that, I said, "What do you want for that one?" He went 3 quid. I said, "This one free." I said, "Give you 10 for lot." He says, "Deal." And I will use this. I use most of it. I can use some of this. This is probably 1/10 of 1% of the terminal gear that I've got for my sea fishing. When I go sea fishing, I fill the car with the stuff. When I go carp fishing, I fill the car with my carp fishing gear. When I go match fishing, I fill my car with match fishing tackle. When I go pleasure fishing, I just take a rod and a reel. But that's, you know, that's another story. Fly fishing, the same thing. I've got thousands and thousands of flies. I haven't got the place, the pockets to put it all in when I go from my fly fishing. But you know, I've been doing it for 55 years fishing, and I really enjoy it. And it's very expensive. It's more expensive than golf, I tell you. It's probably one of the most expensive hobbies that you can actually take up, is fishing. If you're going to fish a match, I mean, let's do the maths here. So you've got 20 quid to travel. Then you've got 25 quid for the entrance fee, and then you've got to probably put another 30 quid into the bait. That's buying the bait for the match, and that depends. If you're fishing winter matches, it can get even more expensive. So, I mean, what, 25, 30. You're into it. You know, you've already, then you got your breakfast on top of that. So you're talking 100 quid just to go fishing in a match. And you know, you can win. If you win, you win a pile of money. And the trick is to always frame. And all the matches I've fished in, I managed to get in the frame and get me money back, just enough to cover me matches, the money that I put forward. However, I do win a lot of matches, or I have won a lot of matches. I've not been fishing for a while, but I've won a hell of a lot of matches. And when you do that, you can make some serious money out of it. It's just I've not been fishing for the last 12 months. I'm thinking of this is a sort of kickstart. This is to get me in the mood to do a bit of fishing, and I'm quite excited to get this, so hopefully I'll be doing a bit of fishing shortly. Anyway, I bought a load of coins as well while I was on the car boot. I've not shown you them, but I probably will. But I think this is absolute bargain. Couldn't resist it. Just being in the right place at the right time, that's all it is. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, great bargain on the car boots today. I couldn't resist them. It's going to get me back into my fishing again. That I think I've got the taste to go fishing. I won't be sea fishing straight. I'll be going match fishing. But that might have just triggered me interest to go and kick everybody's backside on the matches again. Let's hope it does. I'll keep you posted on that. We did buy some coins, but I'll save them for another time. I do love me coins as much as I love me fishing, and my gardening is just as much. But tonight, something special. It's Saturday tonight. I will be posting this video up on Sunday. But tonight, the Leonid meteor shower. I'm just looking up here now, and I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. We've had clear skies every night for the last week. It's been beautiful. I'm just looking up there now, and I can see cumulus cloud all over the place. It's going to be very difficult. Over here's a bit. It's like blue sky, but it's when you get that sort of greyish stuff mixed into it. So I don't even think I'm going to see the linear meteor shower tonight. But then again, they've got a few more days. It will peak tomorrow as well. Tonight and tomorrow. So there is a 50-50 chance that I'll be able to see it. And that's what I'll be doing later on tonight. Looking up to the skies and watching Leonid meteor showers, and probably Elon Musk's satellites going past every 5 minutes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, there's a bit of a mishmash of different things what we've been doing this week. I've been taking it easy. Like I say, I tore this knee last week, and it's still giving me jip. So I've not been able to get down on my hands and knees to plant the bloody cabbages. And if I could have got down on my hands and knees the other day, we might have not have seen all them caterpillars munching on my brassicas. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know where Buttercup's gone. Oh, she's there behind me. Sat there with her back to me, sulking. Little bugger. Them bloody claws. They're not claws, they're talons. And she's sunken right in my knee. I need one of them like knee braces, and hell knows where I can get them. What I want is like a strap here, and this bit here is free, just to give this knee support. And it's pointless trying to get an appointment with the doctor because he won't do now. So I need to find one which I can use to take some of this pain away in my knee. Anyway, we're moaning and we're drifting. So until next time, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe and goodbye for now, folks.